Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about this knife right here. Pretty cool looking little knife. Pretty nice. Before I do that, I wanted to just look at these stopwatches. All of my stopwatches work. They're varying brands, but they're just really beautiful. Love the work on these. Most of these are date from the 1800s. And look at that. Isn't that amazing? Just beautiful. Check this one out real quick. This one's in rose gold. I don't know whether you can pick that color up on it. Look at the side on this. I'm going to zoom in here real quick. Look at that. Just, these things are amazing. This is a Waltham. These early stopwatches are just absolutely amazing. You can open up the inside. Look at this one. Yeah. It's got a cap on it. I was going to show you the mechanism. Anyhow, pretty cool. Let's get to the knife. Oh, we'll talk about stopwatches later. Okay. So what we have here is a 4-inch curved jack. Pretty big knife. Nickel silver bolsters. Nickel silver pins. Genuine. This is supposed to be genuine stag. I would imagine this is second cut stag. So this is a Parker knife. And if you look at that, Parker and Son. So that tang stamp was used when he was in, had a partnership with his son. Lasted from 1982 to 1985. But interesting here, if you look at the, this is a Texas Cinquennial knife, listed in 1986. So this tang stamp obviously ran to 1986. Nice knife. I like the shape of this blade. Slightly less than half for the clip here. This logo is Parker's Eagle. Often used on his knives. You can see it down here. And if you look at the back here, you have surgical steel made in Japan. But the quality on these knives are good. I have EDC'd Parker knives and hadn't found any trouble at all with them. But this knife kind of, in a lot of ways, highlights what Parker was all about. So first you have an unusual design here. Very thin tail to the knife, and then it's thicker at the head end of the knife. Genuine bone, which Parker was pretty much the only one using in the 80s. except for a couple limited editions. And then just different unusual designs. Here your coupling clip point was a razor. Now these things are all the rage. You know, you see this razor profile knife a lot on modern folders, but back in the 80s it was kind of unheard of. And you can see you got a really nice choil here you can get right up on that. And the thing about these razor knives is the point's at the bottom, and so you can do really precise cuts with them. You can see pretty nice edge on this, pretty consistent. Let's look down inside of it. See, it's nicely cleaned up in there. Not mirror polish, but pretty nice, you know. See that? Here, the walk and talk is good on this. It has about a 5 pull, pretty much perfect, you know. The pull on this knife, easy to pull, shuts easy. See that? Shuts on its own. That's a knife should do that. Nice click at the end, not terribly strong. Little tiny bit of a gap there. It's completely smooth though when you run your fingers across, so it's rounded over. Kind of what they were doing in the 80s. Look at this one, same thing. It's a nicely made knife. It's really what Parker was all about, is bringing back these old traditional styles, old traditional materials. Kind of looks nasty there on the top square. No effort whatsoever to clean that up. This is not the best example of a Parker knife that I've seen. And like other manufacturers, I think, you know, he made nicer knives and he made lesser knives. And this is probably more towards the working in type of knife that he was making. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video, found it informative. Really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. And thank you so much for watching.